Most campaigns want to outsign their opponents by placing more election yard signs in better locations than the other candidates in the race. Yet most campaigns rely on the same exact methods for placing their signs. The best way to get your yard signs up quickly and in the best locations is to think outside the box. Use the traditional methods of working through your political party and giving signs out to committee members and political volunteers, and on top of that, use these 3 creative ways to get those yard signs placed. 1. Target high traffic corners. At the beginning of your election yard sign campaign, make a list of all the highest traffic intersections and roads in your district. Then have a team go out to specifically target those areas. The best way to do this is to knock on the doors of all the voters from your party who live at the intersection or on that stretch of road and ask them to put up a yard sign. Then move on to the next targeted area. Another team of volunteers can come back to hit the rest of the neighborhood during the regular door-to-door process. 2. Maintain a super supporter list. This strategy works really well for incumbents. Most politicians who run for re-election notice that they are placing yard signs on the same voters' lawns cycle after cycle. This makes sense. Those voters are the most ardent grassroots supporters, and they put up campaign signs for you every year. Next time you run, instead of putting yard signs up in these lawns as part of the normal course of your campaign, try to get them up there first. Maintain a list of your yard sign super supporters who always put up signs for you. The minute your signs come in, call or email these people and ask if you can put up a sign. Almost all will say yes and won't take convincing. Then go out and get those signs up. This is a great way to place 50 or 100 yard signs or more within a day or 2. 3. Yard sign captains. Many campaigns have found that the best way to get yard signs up fast is to recruit neighborhood yard sign captains, often seeking out people that have large networks on their block or in their community. These grassroots leaders are tasked with placing 10 or 20 election yard signs or more during a defined yard sign blitz period. These captains may also be your campaign's precinct or other grassroots leaders, or may be recruited solely for the purpose of placing yard signs. Some other ways to use campaign signs. Yard signs, particularly the rigid corrugated plastic or poly-coated poster kind, can be easily adapted to a host of other useful campaign applications. Tape them together back to back at the top and spread them at the bottom. They become large tabled tent cards. Using the same construction, have them hang them over a clothesline to make a continuous banner for rallies, speeches, and public appearances. Use them for any outdoor application, including inexpensive and easy to make car toppers, back-to-back signs on a framework of 2x2s, sitting on one of those cheap suction cup type roof racks. They're so lightweight and durable you can tape them up as campaign posters and reuse them again and again. So the next time you run for office, instead of just placing your signs on an ad hoc basis, take the time to develop a yard sign plan and think outside of the traditional box to get your signs placed fast and in the most desirable locations.